How's it going, guys? Nordy back, bringing you some more StarCraft2 matches for you. We're on the European server yet again. I had another interesting match here that I wanted to show you guys while I was just trying to warm up for my actual laddering when I switch over to the NA. It's a PvT between myself and Baramak here on Sequencer LE, so let's get into it. He's just a Gold League player, but the match is a little bit interesting. I just wanted to show you guys something that he does here. PvT, I always open up with the 1 gate expand, so that means you build the pylon at 14, throw a gate down at 15, send that to probe that builds the gate over to scout the opponent, see what he's up to, and then you expand at 20 supply. Or you get a gas at 17, then you expand at 20 supply. So that's the basic 1 gate expand. I usually try to do a depth heavy play when I play against Terran players. But the reason why this match is a little bit interesting is because he's gonna do like a 1 base 3 racks all in on me. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys how to defend against the one base 3 racks all in, just in case you are having trouble defending against it on your ladder matches. So, like I said, send that to probe over to scout after he builds the gate. That's essential to defending any cheese. You need to scout it right away. If you don't scout it, then you're just gonna be caught with your pants down. So, I always send that to probe over to scout. Got the workers mining the 3 gas, or the 3 workers mining the gas there. He's bringing his SCV up. I see that, and I immediately bring a probe over to block off the gas. You don't actually need to take the gas to block it. You just need to send a probe over to it. Just click a probe, right-click, and then hold position on the gas, and you'll be able to block it without actually taking it, if you guys didn't know that. So I come up and I scout. He's got 3 Raxes, so I immediately know. I have the expansion here, but he's got his SCV here, so I don't want to cancel it just yet. I'm going to send a probe over to ward his SCV off a little bit, and then I'm going to cancel it because I want him to think that I'm doing a 1 base, or I want him to think that I'm doing a 2 base play. Make him think, oh, I got him. You know, I'm going to do this 1 base, and I'm going to come in and kill him, and he's going to have nothing because he tried macroing too hard. So I ward that off, and then I cancel the Nexus there, and then I throw down 3 more gateways right away. Get my Cybercore up. As soon as the Cybercore is up, I'm going to start pumping out Adepts because he's going to be throwing a bunch of Marines at me. You can see here he's building a bunch of Marines out of these 3 Raxes here. So that's the plan. Just going to start pumping out Adepts. I got to build a pylon at the front for photon overcharge. Again, that's another essential thing when holding any cheese as a Protoss player. You need to have good pylon placements in key positions. You know, where you think he's going to attack. You know, usually if he's doing a cheese, he's going to be attacking from the front. But there's some cheeses where they'll do like a drop play, and you know they have to make sure you have a pylon somewhere in the back to defend the drops. But that's why you put these first 2 pylons right here, so you'll have a good coverage of your mineral line to defend against any drop plays. But definitely want that pylon at the front if you're defending cheese. I see he's building a bunker down here, so I'm just going to send my Adept over to kill the SCV building the bunker so he can't get that up. So I just kill that real quick, and then I'm going to pull my my Adept back. He's got his Marines there, so he was ready to get the bunker up there and full position there. He sees that I don't have my expansion there, so he's like, oh shoot. Photon overcharge there, make him pull back his Marines, while I continue to just build a bunch of Adepts. I got my Twilight Council up. I'm going to start researching Resonating Glaives right away. Because you really want Resonating Glaives against Marines, because Adepts with Resonating Glaives will just absolutely destroy Marines. It won't even be close. He's got a bunch of Marines, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Just kind of poking up, trying to make him reconsider his decisions here. He managed to pick 1 Adept off, but it's not too big a deal. He pulls back, cancels that bunker, and then he's going to just put these Marines over here for some reason. I don't know why he does that. He's probably waiting to see if I'll build a second to try to pounce on me. Warp gate's done, so I'm going to turn those into warp gates and start warping in some more Adepts. Chrono boost the Adept Glaives. I got a Sentry out for a Guardian Shield since Guardian Shield works real well against Marines. Because They're ranged units. I put a stalker out just in case he does some sort of banshee play or something like that behind this, which he is getting a starport, but I don't think he ever actually builds any banshees. But that's the reason for the stalkers there. But I'm basically just going to be focusing on a depth-heavy build here. Warping in a bunch of adepts, trying to just waiting to get a good count up before I push over. I end up getting pretty much supply blocked here, so that was a mistake on my part. I should have built a pylon a little bit ago before I got to supply block, but bit of a mistake, but really not too big a deal. So I'm going to push out here. I feel like my army's big enough I can do some damage. So I'm just going to push out and try to seal the win here. Since I know he's probably just got a bunch of Marines, he probably doesn't have too much tech out just yet. Since he went for this this all-in build here, this cheesy all-in build. So here I build a bunch of pylons. Might have been too many, but that's okay. Winter got on me for that the other night, saying that I built way too many pylons, so I've been trying to keep my pylon building down a little bit. Then come up here and see if he's got a second. He does not, but he's going to be floating it down here in a minute. Honestly, I should have pulled back and waited for him to land this to attack it, but I'm gonna attack it before it lands, so I'm not gonna get the kill on it. But had I waited till he landed it, I might have got the kill. I just shaded that up to see what he's got, see if he's got any siege tanks or anything. I noticed he had that down, so I tried to capitalize on that before he could raise it back up, but I didn't get it in time. But that's okay. I'm just gonna take it down and then push up. Oh, I never brought my production tab up. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm just going to gauge here. You just got a few Marines. Like I said, adepts with glaives will absolutely destroy Marines. And I got the Guardian Shield too. He's starting to pull SCVs. He's starting to panic a little bit. In the back, I got my second Nexus coming up, just in case my push failed here. I also got a pylon at the front here, so I'm warping in some adepts at the front. He's attacking my units with his SCVs there, but that's not going to get a whole lot done. I'm attacking this tech lab on his factory here, so he can't pump out any siege tanks, because a couple siege tanks would ruin my day here. So I take that out real fast. He's just trying to, honestly it's over right now. He doesn't have, let's see here. Yeah, he doesn't have any more SCVs. I mean, it's pretty much over right now. Just waiting for him to accept his defeat at this point. He got a Cyclone out, but a little bit too late for that. He's trying to bring his second down to get some mining done, but like I said, pretty much over. I already got a second up. He had some Marines attacking there. I just warped in some adepts back at my base to deal with the Marines that were attacking my second. And I'm just kind of poking around, waiting for him to GG at this point. Built a gate over here to try to warp in a little bit quicker, since he's not GGing yet. He's got some Marines in the back here trying to be annoying, but I'm just going to take them out real quick. I see he's got a couple more SCVs out, so I'm just going to take those out so he can't mine anymore. Take down that, and he GG's, so... There you go, guys. That's how you defend against the 3 racks, you know, kind of cheesy all-in build that some Terran like to do. Like I said, if you just go like adept heavy and maybe 1 sentry, that should be enough to deal with any with the 3 racks all in. Again, like I said, you want good pylon placement. You want a couple pylons at the front to photon overcharge, and you don't want to. If you like, you need to scout at the beginning. If I hadn't scouted that, I would have gotten the second, and then he would have came in with those what did he have, like 6 Marines, and I'd have had 1 adept, and he would have just destroyed me because I didn't scout it. So, like I said, you need to scout in every matchup, not just PvT. You need to scout in every matchup, so you can see things like this coming at you, and you can act accordingly. So once I scouted it, I canceled the Nexus at the natural there, and then I just built a couple more gateways to start pumping out adepts of. I got the Twilight Council down to get Resonating Glaives, because like I said, Resonating Glaives absolutely destroy Marines. So. There you go, guys. That's how you defend the 3 racks. 3 racks all in. Let's check out the APM real quick. So he had 96, and I had, wow, again. I mean, it is in the 70 range, but it's basically 80, so I don't know why I was playing so fast today. If you watched the last video, I had 88 APM, so. And I played both of these matches today, so I don't know why I was playing so fast today. I'll try to keep it slower for you guys in the future. In the future. I'm trying to keep my APM as low as possible for you guys, so you guys can see that you can beat you know, mid-range players, you know, flat or lower players with you don't need to have 100 APM to beat them. So. But yeah, that was a good match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, if you want to do a like, comment, subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. As always, we're listening to my buddy Stone Clear here. You can find him over on SoundCloud at just type in Stone Clear. Clear spelled C-L-E-E-R-E. I'm probably gonna leave a link to his SoundCloud in the description from now on all my videos, just in case you guys want to check out his. He's only got I think like 12 songs right now, but he's definitely looking to make more. So. If you like him, definitely go check him out. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned a little something there. You guys learned how to defend the 3 racks all in if you're having troubles against that. Yeah, see you guys in the next video.